It is time for Financial Focus. Our analyst, Steve Budin, here on a Monday. I had someone stop me yesterday and say, I like your segments with Bud. I'm like, who's Bud? I'm like, oh, Steve Budin. Yeah. You got a new nickname.
I've been called a lot worse, believe me. Yes.
All right, well, let's talk interest rates. Apparently they're up, and we were just talking housing. I was telling you that today we actually had a report come out saying that the average house is selling for $300,000. This is the first time in like 11 years here in Las Vegas, so big deal.
Yeah, this doesn't help home buyers. Last week, the Federal Reserve raised short-term interest rates, but what we've had happen the last couple of weeks is the long-term interest rates have gone up, and that's generally where mortgage rates go. And you've seen mortgage rates go up almost 0.5% in the last couple of weeks. So this is definitely not good news for somebody looking to buy a home. In fact, you might want to lock in a rate sooner than later. On the flip side, though, if you're a saver and you're looking for CD rates and things like that, shop around. You're beginning to see bond rates and interest rates on CDs begin to go up. So depending on what side of the fence you're on, it could work out to your advantage.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, because I know it's a good time to sell your house, but is it a good time to buy a house?
Yeah, well, there's an old saying, nothing cures high prices like high prices. And you're beginning to see more homes come on the market for sale. A lot of folks have held back, waiting for their homes not to be underwater anymore. So as these prices have gone up, you should see some more inventory, which I think is good for buyers in the long run.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about these shared accounts. Folks that share accounts. Okay. And I was telling you, I'll admit, I have a Netflix account and Mom logs on because you can have, you're allowed to have several devices log on.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if that begins to get pulled back a little bit. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. You're having over 70% of Americans admit to sharing their accounts with somebody else. Now, the providers of these services, I think, are going to catch on. But for now, it's okay. But the reason I bring this up is if you're looking to save money, and I'm always trying to help the viewers do this, just remember who you're paying the accounts for. You know, whether it's an ex-girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend, whoever it might be. I don't know if you want to keep doing that. So if you're footing the bill for somebody else's account, and I'm sure your mom appreciates it, just make sure that it's for the people you want to share with.
Yeah. Mom's given me a lot through the years, so I think she deserves my $10.99 Netflix. She watches it more than I do, so I figure I just keep it. It makes it worth it, actually.
No, and it brings us to our third point. Again, some easy, low-hanging fruit, money-saving tips. Check your bank statements out, because I know that there are folks that have gym memberships, and what if you sign up for 3 months free of a particular movie service and then you forget to cancel it and it keeps charging you for that? You know, you get an overall bill every month from a particular provider. Make sure it's what you're paying for. You know, even if it's $25 or $30 or $50 a month, the average American estimates they're paying $100 a month in monthly subscriptions, when in fact it's $200. So if you take that $100 a month over 5-6 years, that's $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 you're just throwing out the window for nothing.
Yeah, it's interesting. Whenever I do sign up for something that has a cancellation, I put it in my calendar a week before to set the alert. I mean, it can take a second, but it's things like that that you can forget, and all of a sudden you're like, what?
And the providers, you know, they're banking, they're playing the odds. They know not everybody's like you. They'll sign up, and all of a sudden 6 months go by, and this happens all the time with premium services especially. Try this out for 3 months for free. It's no big deal. You forget to cancel, and that's just low-hanging fruit. No reason to pay what you're not using.
All right. Thanks so much, Steve Budin. Thanks, Bud.
You're very welcome.
We'll see you next week. Stay with us.